Sunspire Health was created out of an organization called Platinum Healthcare. Platinum Healthcare has made their mark in the long-term care, senior living, assisted living facilities throughout the Midwest, and has a really strong reputation for providing a really good clinical product. And the gentleman, Ben Klein, who is the CEO and founder of Platinum Healthcare, was looking at the behavioral health as sort of an opportunity to create something really special. And I was courted to become part of that. What my job is as Chief Operating Officer is that I create all the clinical programming, I work on site selection, I develop the local treatment teams, I say this is who we are, this is what we're not, this is the essence of what the clinical product is, because at the end of the day, there's bricks, there's mortar, there's staff, but what we actually are is a clinical product, with clinical solutions serving folks that oftentimes are in desperate need of those services.
This particular owner, prospective owner, does not intend to have an outpatient facility, but once it's rezoned for behavioral, whatever you call it, behavioral science, then what if they sell it to another owner? It's already zoned for behavioral management or care, then they decide to put in an outpatient facility or a methadone clinic facility. Once it's rezoned, the council no longer has the power to change that easily. I may be able to do it but it would be difficult. Besides rezoning it for outpatient facility, what if the federal government decides that in order for it to continue giving grants, or for whatever reason the federal government chooses, that every drug rehabilitation center must provide outpatient treatments? What happens then? Do you think that's beyond comprehension? Absolutely not. We all know the federal government can do whatever they want. So what I'm saying is that once this is zoned, we lose all power to control the property. And maybe these are the best operators in the world, but if they decide to sell it to another operator, we have no control over what's going to go in there, the type of patients they're going to put in there. That's question number one.
There can be no outpatient. There can be no outpatient. So if this prospective purchaser buys it, the rezoning is approved, if they started to provide outpatient services, they would be violating the zoning ordinance. Could not do it, and the town could take away their license to operate and shut them down. Similarly, if this operator purchased the... Is it still on? Okay, excuse me, I'm sorry. Purchased the inn and then decided in a couple of years that it wanted to sell it to another operator, and that operator came in and started or attempted to provide outpatient services, the same thing would happen. The property, the rezoning that we're requesting is not to provide outpatient services. So that use is not on the table. Not on the table for this operator or any prospective operator down the road. It would be not allowed.
Can you answer the question about the sheriff?
Yeah, we haven't heard about the sheriff.
Has anyone talked to the sheriff? Has anyone spoken to Sheriff Tanner?
I have not spoken with Sheriff Tanner. I don't know if anybody else has spoken with Sheriff Tanner. That's not part of the rezoning process that I'm aware of.
Did the city council, before they voted to rezone JF already,
And due
did they
diligence?
talk to the sheriff as part of their due diligence? They're sitting right here. Let's ask them.
I can't speak to that.
Well, I'm asking them.
Well, you can speak to them privately after the meeting, Doctor. We're here for these folks right now.
They represent us.
Here, if the mayor wants to address it, he can address it. All I can tell you for certain is that I have not spoken to Sheriff Tanner. Whether staff has, whether anybody else in the town has, I don't know. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Pardon me?
Why not?
Generally speaking, if the sheriff has a problem with something, he gets to me. But I will do that before I will do that before the next council meeting. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.